now we got Amy up here with some driver as well here today, and we're gonna bring Al's friend from the other day here when we were doing some irons, the old towel, back into play, okay? So we're gonna be working on a little bit more of in the swing here, how the club's supposed to be working, how we're supposed to be swinging and making contact here. So if we get our tee here, and we tee it up here, for starters here, show me the same kind of similar things we were doing with Joe a little bit earlier there in terms of that setup there. So we want to get that ball positioned properly. So we kind of get lined up with the heel on the left foot, step back into it there, very good. Now our head's well behind the ball. So for here, I just want you to kind of show me, say, if we were going to take a little freeze frame of kind of like your body at impact and the club and everything, what would that look like here? If you were going to sweep that ball off the tee, could you kind of preset yourself into that? What would it look like if we were doing like the video work and we kind of stopped you right there at impact? So we take it back.
Oh, shoot.
Close. Yeah, say exactly. Your hands were a little bit kind of in front, right?
Yeah.
And so if we're going to sweep it off the tee, are our hands going to be in front of the ball? Or are they going to be just like a little bit behind? So that's a little different from our full swing off the ground as well. So try one more time here, yeah. So take it back. Much better, yeah, even a little bit, yeah, say even a little bit like that, yeah, say. It's a different feeling here with the driver, because when our hands are in front, that promotes us hitting a little bit more down on it, taking some loft away.
Hit to the right.
Yeah, and then also our kind of the similar things we saw with your full swing off the ground is you have trouble kind of getting stuck and seeing it go to the right over there. So we need to feel more of that hands behind, and then it's kind of we talked about how come more that way. So show me there you go. So that's what we're looking for in terms of the club face there, all right?
Yep.
Now to give you that feeling, we're bringing the towel back in here, and we're gonna just fold it over here. I'm gonna put it in front of the ball here to start with. So this, instead of helping us get a descending blow like we did full swing wise with Al before, is we're gonna go more of an ascending blow or upward.
Okay.
We wanna hit up on a ball with a driver, or at least level to make it.
Try not to hit the towel.
Exactly, so it's almost gonna act like a ramp. So if you like to play with toy cars, or I'm sure you didn't have those growing up, but if you have any idea of like a race car track here, the club is ramping up over the towel instead of coming down in still, okay? So just for a couple of little swings here, let me show you a couple before you do it there. Just come over on the front side, is I just want you to do some smaller swings here, just to get a feel for sweeping that ball off the tee. So we get set up, step back, and just maybe here to there, getting that ascending blow on it there. Make sure your driver doesn't actually hit the towel. Another tee that's a little tall for us there. Thank you. We'll come back here. And same deal. So if you were going to do this at the range or outside as well, if you were warming up, same deal. You would start short swing wise here. Maybe here to here, getting that ascending blow, and then add a little bit as you go. Getting more and more to it until you get up to your full swing to get that sweep off the tee.
Okay.
Now in here, it's okay the tee is moving because it's not in the ground, so that's perfectly fine, okay? So let's see you do a couple of those here, all right? Let me grab the tee for you.
Just short ones?
What'd you say?
Just the short ones?
Yes, sorry, it was just a couple short ones here. So good setup, ball there. And maybe we're not gonna see that club really swing any more than we're just gonna be coming like waist high back and through, okay? Yep. Just trying to get that sweep the ball off the tee, ascending blow. Perfect. What do we hear a little bit of Matt there, right? Yeah, we kind of hit down on that one a little bit. So we'll try it again here. So bring it right up here. So waist high back, and then make sure we follow through there, get that upward. Oh, no worries. Just a little left there. And that was just from an off-center hit. That got a little bit off the heel of the club, so it kicked it off to the left there, okay?
Yep.
Perfect. So we're going to come in, and our hands are going to be, there you go, right behind the ball a little bit, because that lets the club come up, okay?
Yep.
Better. So we swept that one. We just went right underneath of it.
Yeah.
So that one came off, right off here, off the top of the club.
Yep.
So that's better. Let's try one more there. Let's get that right in the center of the club face. Get that nice, clean contact there. Still not quite there, getting a little bit better. slow it down just a little bit here. I want to hear, say, that was actually the ball that got the towel there. That wasn't your club. So no worries there. See if we can make that nice sound where we get that ball. So we're just getting it off center on the club face here. So we just need to make sure as we're coming in, control it. Try to get a little bit more in the center of the face. Just that nice sound there. Relax, back. There, just like that. Very nice. That's the sound we're looking for on a solid driver. Obviously it gets louder if we take a bigger swing. But to start with, if we're hitting down on it and hitting it on different parts of the face, we need to get center contact and an ascending blow first. So we can even bring in some more tees again there to work on that centerness as well. If we wanted to get that ascending blow, we could get a tee on each side, tee it up in the middle so we get centered in the club, and also ramp up over this way, okay?
Yep.
So let's do one more here where we get good setup. Show me a practice swing before we go here. This is going to be a full swing, but just nice and smooth, okay? You got plenty of room there. Sid's durable. Right, Sid? No? Okay. Yeah, so we got Matt, right? Yeah, we don't want to, that's what we take the practice swing there. So let's get just a swish of air. We don't want any mat with the driver. So it's going to ramp up and over that towel. Better, much better. So just like that. So good, yeah, good setup. Come in there nice and smooth so you can hit the ball. Yeah, definitely.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Mat with the driver.
I'm sorry?
Why no mat with the driver?
That's a great question. So why no mat with the driver? The no mat is that the driver's the one club in the bag that doesn't ever hit the ground, especially if we're teeing it up there. We tee it up to give us that advantage of hitting it farther. On long holes, it's our maximum distance club. It's designed to hit up on it to make it go the longest distance. It's got minimal loft, so we're swinging up to launch it with minimal amounts of spin, so then once it lands, it actually rolls even farther. So if we hit down on a driver, it's possible to hit it, but it's going to be very spinny. It kind of makes the ball spin backwards more versus if we swing up and catch on that upward swing, less spin, and then once it hits the ground, it rolls. So if you have trouble with your drivers hitting the ground and immediately stopping right there, you're generally going to be hitting down on it, which is extra spin, which we don't want there. We're looking for level to up. The longest drivers in the world, if you ever watch like the world longest drive, they're hitting like 7 degrees up on it, way up.
So
We can live with.
Was it like topspin?
It's always backspin. It's always backspin. Even if we thin it a little bit, we generally get the backspin on it. But it's just a matter of we want less backspin. In terms of like RPMs, with a driver, we're looking to keep it low. For a golf shot, it's going to be around like 3,000 RPM or less in terms of how fast it's spinning, especially with the driver. It goes up with each club because we get more loft, but driver, trying to keep it low. So, very good question. Get Amy back in here, relaxed there.
My grip should be the same, yeah?
Yes, definitely still keeping that good grip. Our good setup keys we had from before, and just nice and smooth. Just air. Very good. Very nice there, Amy. Perfect. So yeah, seeing all that stuff we've worked on with your other full swing coming in there as well. Same stuff. It's just we're sweeping it off the tee versus off the ground. So very nice. Any questions about any of that?
No.
Good. Perfect.